Right. Switch on the light, please. No, not this. Last. Yeah. Good. Good morning, guys. Online students, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond to me in the chat for me. Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Please message me in the chat for me, guys. Come on, come on. Please check. Please check. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. A very, very good morning, guys. Very, very good morning. Select everyone, guys. Select everyone. Online students. Feel free to select everyone so that your messages will be seen by everyone. Perfect. Yeah. A very, very good morning, guys. So you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, let me ask you this. Offline students, anyone new today? Like this is the first class. Please raise, this is the first class. Oh, down. Nearly 6 to 7 people. All right. Online students, if anyone new today, if this is your first class, I request you to kindly please raise your hands in the meeting. Please raise your hands in the meeting so that I'll be able to know. Please check. Raise your hands in the meeting, guys. Please raise your hands in the meeting. Okay, already nearly 4 people. All right. Okay. So 4 to 5 people. So on an average, totally 10 students are new today, 10 to 12, below 15 people. Guys, for the new people who came today only, we started our sessions last week, Friday. We started our sessions last week, Friday, right? Yes, we started our sessions last week, Friday. In advanced Java, absolutely there are no demo classes. Right from day 1 onwards, we will move on with the concepts. So Friday 1, Saturday 2, Monday and Tuesday. Totally 4 sessions are already completed. 4 sessions are already completed. All those 4 sessions recordings are available in this WhatsApp scanner. Like if you scan this, you will be redirected to a WhatsApp community. Right now, if you are scanning and joining in that particular community, you will not see anything. It will be empty. But after completion of our today's session, last 4 days recordings, including today's recording also will be available. So please make sure to watch those recordings. If you watch those recordings, then only continue with this batch. I mean it. If you watch the recordings, last 4 days recordings, then only continue. Otherwise, no. Why? Because, guys, what do you say? Without watching, can we continue this batch? Absolutely. So please make sure to watch last 4 days recording. If you don't have time, at least yesterday's recording. At least yesterday, one day, last day, that is Friday, Tuesday's recording, absolutely mandatory. Without watching that, no, you cannot proceed. Monday and Tuesday. So kindly please make sure to watch the recordings. Okay. Anyways, by the end of the session, again, I'll try to display. And online students, all previous 4 recordings are already available in your chat box. Are already available in your chat box. Please try to check with those. Okay. So make sure to watch the recording, at least day 3 and day 4, absolutely mandatory. Otherwise, we cannot continue with that. All right. Okay. Now, coming to our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap of the concepts which I had covered in our last 4 days of our session. So on day 1, we discussed about different types of applications like standalone, web-based, enterprise, mobile applications. On day 2, we started discussing about storages, I guess. Okay, how many types of storages are there? 4 types: field storage, object storage, file storage, and database storage. After that, we started discussing about our JDBC. Actually, before starting JDBC, we had gone with 5 P's. 5 P's. Could you please let me know what are those? Persistence, persistent store, persistence data, persistent operations, and persistent logic. That persistent logic is nothing but our JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. After that, we started discussing about our JDBC architecture. You know it, it's very, very, very important. JDBC architecture. Please tell me totally how many components are there? 7 components are there. First one, JDBC API. After that, driver manager class. After that, drivers. After that, connection, connection, connection interface. After that, statements. After that, result set interface, result set interface. And finally, last one is SQL exception. When you're speaking about drivers, how many drivers are there? First one, Mike, sorry. Yeah, what is the first one? JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. That is actually given by the Microsoft. So it's absolutely outdated. Currently, Java is not supporting that. Currently, Java is not supporting type 1 driver. That is JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. What is next one? Native API driver. After that, network protocol driver. After that, thin Java driver or pure Java driver. That is what we are using in our projects. And then after that, we started discussing about connecting our Java program to the database. So there are totally 5 steps are there. 5 steps. What is the first one? I'm sorry, what? Loading the driver. May I know the driver name? First one. Okay, leave class dot for him. Just tell me the driver name. Oracle or JDBC? Hang on, Oracle or JDBC? Are you sure? Small letter or capital letter? That is amazing. Oracle, colon or dot? One more time. Oracle dot JDBC dot Oracle driver. O capital D capital. After that, we know our database URL also. Please tell me first what we need to write. Hang on. JDBC, small letter or capital letter? Are you sure? In our entire database URL, are there any capital letters? Good job. Remember that. Remember that. Okay. Tell me our database. Your first, what we need to write? JDBC colon, Oracle colon, thin colon, @localhost colon, 1521 colon, XE or CL free, depending upon your database. We need to give our service name. Service name. After that, we know what is your data. I mean, you know what is your database username and password. So basically, by yesterday, by the ending of our yesterday session, we are able to connect our Java program to the database. So if anyone did not connected, raise your hands right now. People who did not, people who attended yesterday's class, did not connected, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. Reason? I'm sorry. Path is not showing. Please come and show to me once. I will give you time. Raise. I told you to do that. Still you are getting like that. I'll see. And SQL exception. When did you got that SQL exception? When did you got that SQL exception? Yesterday in the class. After class got completed, you tried? After class got completed, did you try to solve that exception? Solve it, try, and then come. And I'll check. Wait for it. All right. So almost everyone is able to connect your Java program to the database, at least 4 to 5 people, except 4 to 5 people. Is everyone done? Respond. Dot. On that note, guys, online students, I guess everyone completed this. Let me just try to check my, yeah, it's almost everyone completed, but few people did not do that. Unable to do that. Guys, online students, let me be very, very, very clear here. If you are sending me your exception messages in the chat Online students, can you see the screen now? Online students, can you see the screen now? Come on, respond. Please respond to the chat for me. Okay, that is good. You can see the screen. All right. So yeah, I'm just saying a small thing. Please listen to me very clearly. Core Java is different. Advanced Java is different. When you're speaking about core Java, if there is any problem just by looking at the image, we will be able to say that. For example, we are getting an error in a particular class. If you send that image, we'll be able to say, where is the problem? Why is the problem getting? But advanced Java is not like that. There will be multiple classes, multiple interfaces, JSPs, HTMLs, simultaneously, they should work together to generate the output. So if you are getting an error at a particular page, the problem will not be present at that page. The problem will be present in another page. And we need to go to that page. There, the problem will be related to the database. We need to check the database. So multiple connections will be there. I hope you're understanding me, right? So if there is a problem occurred, we need to back trace the problem. And without looking at the system personally, developers, trainers will not be able to solve it. So especially online students, I strongly advise, please follow the instructions exactly what I am saying. Otherwise, come to offline. Okay, I'm directly saying that you need to follow the instructions exactly what I'm saying. Check with that. If sending the exception messages and expecting me to solve it, no, that's not going to happen, right? Okay, now let's go. Guys, yesterday, by the completion of our yesterday's session, yes, we are able to connect our Java program to the database. Right now, let us try to retrieve the data from the database. And I want to view that data in my console. In my console means here, for example, in Oracle, I need to write one more program so that I will connect my Java program to the database and I'll be giving a query, the query in the Java program, that query should be executing in the SQL, that is Oracle, and the data, whatever the data which is returned, I should be able to display that data in my console. That is our today's task. Shall we? Come on. Let's go. Now, whenever we are dealing with the queries, like if you want to deal with the queries, obviously we need to concentrate on statements. Statements. Okay. Now, when you're speaking about JDBC architecture, listen, please listen. When you're speaking about, close your laptops, please. Everyone. Close. Obviously, you need to write some notes, then you can open your laptops. When you're speaking about JDBC architecture, totally we are having three types of statements are there. We are having three types of statements are there. What are those? Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Okay. Keep these statements aside. First, in JDBC architecture, first one is JDBC API. Okay, we already know that all the predefined classes and interfaces will be present. What is the second one? Which a driver manager class. We know what is the importance of this driver manager class. Why? Because in this driver manager class, listen, in this driver manager class only, we are having a static method. What is the static method? Get connection method. That's a static method. Is it a parameters method or non-parameters method? How many parameters? Type string. So that get connection, we need to call that get connection method. By the way, what is the return type for get connection method? Which interface? So basically driver manager dot get connection and we'll be getting our connection to it. Okay. One more time. When you're speaking about JDBC architecture, first one JDBC API, okay, leave it, we know it. After that, second one is driver manager class. Of course, we know the importance of driver manager class. Third one is drivers. Yeah, we know what is a driver. Basically, it's a software component which is going to connect our Java program to the database. Basically, we are having four types of drivers are there and we are using thin Java driver or type 4 driver. Okay. We are using type 4 driver. One more time. JDBC API, we know. After that, driver manager class, we know. Drivers, we are using which driver? Type 4 driver. We are using thin driver. Okay. Drivers. After that, connection. And we know the importance of connection interface. In connection interface, there are some methods are there. Okay. After that, statements. Statements. Now, in statements, we are having three types of statements are there. First one is statement. Next one is prepared statement. And after that, callable statement. Now, when we need to use a statement, when we need to use prepared statement, and yeah, when we need to use callable statement, we need to use a statement if we want to execute one SQL query for one time. Simple SQL query for one time. Right now in your Oracle database, you are already having a table named as employee. You already inserted some records into the table. Yes or no? To be precise, 5 records you already inserted. Now my requirement is I need to get the data from the database. Generally speaking, what is the query for retrieving the data from the database? Select star from employee. Table name, that's nothing but employee. Means here, for example, let me just, guys, please concentrate. Okay. Okay, let me just try to go like SQL command line and connection SSTM system, manager, done. And set line size 200. Okay, select star from employee. Yeah, I'll be getting some table. Give me a minute. Okay, I am getting some data. Now, let me just try to, just a second. Please concentrate. I don't want you to write anything. I don't want you to write anything. Just observe. Please observe. Okay. Right. So basically, this is my table data. Let me copy this. Okay. Now here, I'm going to keep the data like this. Fine. Just some data is there. Fine. No problem. Please give me a minute, guys. Let me try to arrange them properly. Just a second. I don't want you to get confused. Just some data is available here. Okay, just some data is there. Now, this is the data. Okay, now let me just try to get back to my Java program, save it. I'm going to create one more application. Okay. JDBC training SRC pack 1. Let me go like JDBC ABP2, like application 2, new class and JDBC underscore application 2. Okay, application 2. Finish. All right, guys. First things first. First, in order to retrieve the data, obviously first I need to load the driver and establish the connection. Yes or no? Totally, we are having 5 steps are there. Let me just try to, totally, we are having 5 steps are there. So we can prepare any statement. We can prepare a statement. We can prepare statement. We can prepare a callable statement. But before preparing any statement, before using any statement, obviously first we need to do these 2 tasks. Na? Means first what we need to do, load the driver and then create a connection. Okay, we'll do one thing. If possible, I want to first write all my private variables. Okay, private string driver driver. Okay, private okay, strprivat private string driver equal to Come on. Hang on. Oracle dot JDBC dot Oracle driver. Is it correct? Then why I'm not getting any error? It's a string data, right? Okay, okay. Let me just try to make it as all right. Okay, string, okay, private string driver, Oracle dot JDBC dot Oracle driver. After that, PRIVAT private. You know what? I'll do one thing. Let me just try to copy paste like this. Okay. I can copy paste. Continue. What is my next statement? Please don't. Okay. Come on. I can copy paste, but not you. At least for obviously after 10-15 programs, you will also copy paste. But until you got habituated with this driver name and URL, please don't copy paste. I want you to write them. Am I clear with this? Okay, so yes, I wrote my private variables. All right, that is nice. Now, yeah, obviously I need to get my connection. So I'll do one thing. Let me just try to write void CONNACT connect method. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now inside this connect method, okay, I'll do one thing. First, let me try to write try block. And inside this try block, after that CATCH catch block EXEPT1 exception E. Just I'm writing like this. I'm going to write a little bit complicated code, just a little bit, not that much, very, very easy. Please concentrate correctly, okay? Right now, okay, let me just try to make this as a public method. Why? Because I will be able to access this method throughout my project. You know the access modifier public, right? What is the most restricted access modifier? Private. After that, private is the most restricted access modifier. After that, default. After that, protected. After that, public. If you are declaring anything as default, we will not be able to access that outside the package. That is the reason it is known as package private. Package private. Anyways, that's another scenario. All right. So I'm going to make this method as public. Please concentrate, guys. Seriously, please concentrate. I'm going to make this method return type as connection. I'm going to make this method return type as connection interface. Connection. Okay. I'll do one thing, just connection con equal to null and simply connection connection con equal to null, and just to avoid that error return return con. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? I need answers, Ra. Okay. Now I need to load the driver. Load the driver. You know the code. Tell me. Class dot for name, and here we need to give the driver. After that, I need to establish the connection. Please tell me the code. Establish the connection. Establish the connection. Always start from right side of the equal to. Tell me. Driver manager dot get connection. Tell me, get connection. First parameter URL, second parameter username, and third parameter is password. Just let me, which password? Database password. Which URL? Database URL. Which username? Okay, done. And after that, what is its return type? What is its return type? So just let me try to write like this. Am I clear with that? Again, I should not give connection. Again, I should not be giving connection. if I'm giving connection again, yeah, obviously it's a local variable. I'll be getting an error. Sir, let me go like 1 or 2. No, 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 no. It will not work. I hope you're understanding me. So please just try to, you already declare a variable, na? Just assign the same thing. That's it. Now, after that, just e dot print stack trace method. And if there is, okay, once the connection got success, system dot out dot println database connected, C1 and ECT connected. Just I'm writing like this, database connected. And of course, it's always a good programming practice to close. Let me just try to con dot close, but no, let me keep it like this. Why? Because I'm using returning value now. So no problem. Let me just try to keep it like this. All right. Any doubts in this method? One more time. Any doubts in that method? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to the chat for me. You need to respond to the chat, guys. Online students. Any doubts in that method? Amazing. Very good. Very good. All right. Then let us try to write a method. One more method, completely separate method, where I'll be able to retrieve the data from the employee table. Okay. So let me just try to write one more method, void get emp data. Just let me try to write get void and come on, get emp data, just a method name. That's it, not more than that. Okay, okay, okay. Now inside this method, I'm going to write system dot out dot println simply retrieving the data, drawing the data from employee table. Okay, retrieving the data from employee table. Now, obviously, let me just try to use try catch catch, and here exe period exception e dot print stack trace method. So in order to retrieve the data, first we should be getting the connection interface. Why? Because guys, this is important. Please listen to me. This is important. Basically, when you're speaking about statements, tell me how many statements are there? Statement. You need to help me. First one, statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Which statement interface we want to use right now? Statement interface. Right now, listen. Right now, we want to use statement interface. Now, when you're speaking about connection interface, there are some methods are there. In those connection interface, in those methods, first one is create statement. Return type for that create statement method is statement. Return type for create statement method is statement interface. Are you understanding me? Let's work backwards. Tell me how many statements are there? Which statement we want to use? Now, in order to get that statement interface, we need to call a method. Which method we need to call? Create statement. Where is this create statement method present? Connection interface. So I'll do one thing. How about I'm going to call a method which was CONNECT. I'm going to call connect. Yeah, connect method. Just now we wrote connect method. Na? I am actually calling connect method. What is the return type for that connect method? So can I write simply equal to con belongs to connection interface? Please respond. Sir, but why you have written separately this in one method, and why can't we write these lines here? We can write like that, but you know, if I'm writing like this, I can use this method anywhere, wherever I need connection interface. Yes or no? That's the reason I wrote completely separate method, MVC architecture. I hope you're understanding. Loosely coupled code. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now I'm calling connect method, and of course the return type is connection interface. Now tell me which method I need to call. Please respond. Which method I need to call? Where is that method present? Am I having that reference? Tell me the code. Tell me, you literally tell me the code. Con dot create. And what is the return type for this? STMT belongs to statement. STAT. Okay, just statement interface. Kindly please do remember all these JDBC classes interfaces are present inside which package? Java.SQL package. Check that clearly. Check that clearly. Whenever you're importing, please check that clearly. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to the chat for me. Up to now, is it clear? Come on, come on. Okay, that is good. That is good. That is great. Now listen. Are you listening? Are you listening? In statement interface, there are mainly two methods are there. Three methods, but mainly we will use two methods. First one is execute query. What is the method? Where is this method present? Statement interface. Second one is execute update. What is the first one? First one, execute query. Second one, execute update. Third one is execute. Literally the method name itself is execute. We'll discuss that later, but as of now, let us try to concentrate only on execute query. Execute query. Now answer my question. Where is this execute query method present? Statement interface. Okay. Return type for this execute query method is result set. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Concentrate. Please concentrate. Very simple. No need of any tension. Simple. Again, where is create statement method present? Connection interface. Where is execute query method present? Am I having that statement interface? STMT. Can I call STMT.execute query? Yes or no? Now the question is, when we need to use execute query, we need to use execute query if we want to execute selection group SQL queries. Which queries? Right now, what is our intention? Right now, what is our entire intention with the help? We need to retrieve the data from the employee table. Yes or no? What is the query? Select star from employee. It's a selection group SQL query. Are you understanding me? So we need to use execute query. Am I clear with that? Please respond. Okay, you know what? We'll do one thing. Let me try to, please, eyes on the board. Eyes on the board. Here, I'm going to write private string SQL query SQL query equal to, tell me what is the query? Select from employee. This basically, this is a query which I want to execute. Select star from employee. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'm already having my statement. Okay. STMT. Tell me. You need to respond. Tell me STMT dot execute execute. Okay. Execute query. Now execute query method is a parameterizer method. How many parameters? Type and what is that string? SQL query. I hope you're understanding me, right? So basically, simply we can write this entire query here as a string. We can write like that, no problem. Otherwise, let me simply, I already take it as a private variable, So I'm going to simply use this SQL query here. Let me just try to use the SQL query. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? What is the return type for this execute query? Please tell me, what is the return type for the execute query? Result set. So right now I'm going to write equal to rs belongs to result set. S-U-R-E, come on, S-U-L-T result set. Just like this. One last time. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, I need your opinion on this. Please respond to me in the chat for me. All right. That is great. That is good. All right, guys. Coming 5 minutes plays a very, very crucial role. Coming 5 minutes. Sit properly. Listen to this clearly. Whenever we are executing our query, to be precise, listen. To be precise, whenever we are executing our selection group SQL query, obviously some data will be retrieved. Yes or no? Okay, some data is retrieved. Now, I'm using execute query method. I'm using execute query method. And what is the return type for that execute query method? Result set. Now, what happens, for the first time, our cursor will be pointing above the result set. Like this. Let me just try to. Above the first row. Above the first row. Okay. Now, here I'm going to write a small logic. Please observe. While parenthesis, open braces and close braces. Now, inside this while loop, I'm going to write eyes on the board. Yeah. Please concentrate. Inside the parenthesis, I'm going to write rs dot next method. What is the method I'm going to write? Not rs method. Just tell me the method name. Next method. Where is this next method present? Where is this next method present? Result set. Come on. That's the reason I'm calling with the help of rs. Come on, Ra. Yes or no? Okay. Now, next method is a Boolean method. Boolean method means either true or false. Now, for the first time, where is our cursor? Our cursor is at the first row or above the first row? Above the first row. Whenever you are using next method, concentrate clearly. Whenever you are using next method, what happens, your cursor will be coming to the next row. Means which row? First row. If data is available, then it is going to return true. It is going to return true. If the row data is not there, it is going to return. Am I clear with this? Now. For example, again, coming back here, tell me, for the first time, I am calling next method. From here, our cursor will be coming to the first row. Yes or no? It is going to return true. As the condition is true, entering into the loop. We can write any line of code here. That's absolutely okay. No problem. We can write any line of code. After executing this line, again, it will be going to the next method. Yes or no? Now, for the second time, second row. After that, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. After that, it will be coming to the last row. I mean, after the last row. Yes or no? Now again calling next method. Is there any data available? What it is going to return? So the loop will be, am I clear with that while loop? Now please respond guys. Is it clear? All right. Now coming back here, let me remove this. Okay. Now in our database, all right. Just let me try to go like DESCEMPLOYE LOYE employee table. Okay. Employee ID varchar string. Varchar 2 means string. Employee ID string, first name string, last name string, sal. What is that sal? Number. Okay, I can go with int or I can go with double also. No problem. Let me go with int. And address is also varchar 2 means string. So except esal, employee salary, all are okay. Now coming here, system.out.println. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. System.out.println rs dot get string 1. Get string 1. Sir, what is that 1? 1 means your first column. First column. You need to respond. Sir, why you have written string? Why? Because you know what is the data type for the first column? Varchar 2. Varchar 2 means nothing but string. Are you understanding me? Okay. After that, plus a small space. What is the first column? Employee ID. What is my second column? Employee first name. Tell me the code. rs dot get string 2. That's impressive. After that, no. Imagine the database. Imagine your table. First one is employee ID. Second one is employee first name. First name string. Next one is speaker. Please speak. You brown shirt, not red. Brown. Speak. Tell me the code. rs dot get string 3. That 3 means which row? I mean which column? Last name. Okay. Next one plus a small place plus rs dot get int. Get int 4. What is that int? Salary. Okay. Salary. After that, finally, let me just try to go with plus rs dot get string 5. Okay. That is address. Okay. Now break. I'm just writing break. Let me go to my main method. Main method. Inside my main method, I'm going to create an object new JDBC app2 dot get EMP data. Am I clear with this? Directly I'm trying to call. So if I execute my program right now, please tell me how many records I am able to get. All the records. Only the first record. And may I know the reason why? Am I clear with this? I want to retrieve all the records. Let me just try to keep this in comment and I'm able to retrieve all the data which is present in my database. Now here, just for our understanding purpose, SYSO data RIVD data retrieved. Just let me try to keep it like this. Of course, we'll be able to get a output like this. And if you want to get a space here also, let me just that's the data. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, please respond to the chat for me. Am I clear with this? Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students? Come on, come on, come on. That is great. Your turn. Start. Start the code. Start the code. Start the code. Come on. Create completely a new class. Don't use existing yesterday's class. Come on. Don't sit in the middle. I need to walk. How can I walk? Give me a place for walk. Open Eclipse. What are you doing? Start. Start. I requested you not to copy paste the private variables. Come. Amma. If you guys are having a problem connecting, please come to me once. I'm not going to scroll down the code. Right. If anyone is having problem connecting to the database, please come to me once. And did you check with all the service names? Online students, one more time I am saying, without looking at your machine, I need to work with your machine. Then only I'll be able to solve the problem. Chauhan, please check with that. You want me to show get method also, get TMP data? Yes? Okay. Everyone, stop coding. Up to here, is it done? Up to here, is it done? Okay. Seriously, when I say stop coding, please stop coding. Everyone, eyes on the board. Eyes on the board. Look at the method. Understand the method. Don't by heart. Stop coding, I said. Understand the code. Is it done? Carry on. Carry on. Start. Where is your laptop? Come on, type. How many of you guys completed? Completed. Good. How many of you completed? Only 3 people is completed. Yes. Tell her the task. Done. Good. Nice. Nice. Done. Done. Good. I am showing the method one more time. Feel free to cross check. Please don't copy paste. I'm showing you the method completely. Don't copy paste. Don't copy paste. Actually, in the place of numbers, we can give column names also. But whenever that concept comes, I'll let you know. Don't copy paste. Not in my class. Done? Do it, do it. Try. Take time, no worries. Done? Good job, boys. Done? Okay. How many of you guys completed? Completed. Okay. Number is increasing, but I need more. Wait. Let's wait. That is good, actually. Done? Online students, I'm not sure how many of you guys completed. If completed, I want you to kindly please message me in the chat like it's done or else completed so that I'll be able to know. If possible, please message me in the chat. Please message me in the chat if it is done. Otherwise, I'll not be able to know how many of you guys completed. All right. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. I am done for today. So by the end of our today's session, please listen. Stop coding, everyone. I request you to please stop coding, everyone. Okay. Now, do you know connection interface, result set, statement, how to get the connection? For example, right now, just for example, if I ask you to write the logic, write the code for loading the driver and getting the connection, can you do that? First, what we need to do? Class dot for name, and we need to give the driver. What is the driver? Oracle or JDBC? Oracle dot JDBC dot Oracle driver. DB URL, we already know DB URL. What is that first one? JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon @ localhost colon 1521 colon. Depending upon our database, we need to give our service name and username and password. After that, we need to use, currently we are discussing statement. How many statements are there? Which one we are discussing right now? When we need to use statement? Simple SQL queries for one time. In statement interface, there are totally three methods. Mainly three methods are there. Execute query, execute update, execute. Execute very rarely we'll be using. Right now we are discussing about respond. What is the return type for execute query? I'm sorry. When we need to use execute query, when? Selection group SQL queries. If we need to work with selection group SQL queries, then and then only we need to use execute query. Execute query is a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? How many parameters? Type. And that string is nothing but your SQL query. What is the return type for execute query? Come on, what is the return type for execute query? Result set. Starting where will be our cursor? Above. So obviously we need to use next method. Next method is a Boolean method. Yes or no? So Boolean method means either true or false. Whenever we are calling next method for one time, it will move to the next row. If the data is there, it is going to return true. Otherwise, false. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Enough. Dot. That's it for today. And tomorrow we are going to deal with some more. You know what? Tomorrow I like to give you some tasks. May I? Tomorrow we'll try to work with this statement only, but I like to give you some tasks. First, we need to write some notes. After that, I'll be giving you some tasks tomorrow. You will love it. All right. Dot. That's it, guys. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Online students, I hope you enjoyed our today's sessions. Please respond to the chat for me, guys. Please respond to the chat for me. That is great. Online students. Okay, guys. One, of course, I'm asking every time, but one more time, one last time. Are you comfortable with the way which our classes are going on? Are you okay with the way which I'm explaining? Is that clear for everyone? Dot. That's it. That's it, guys. We'll be trying to continue sets again by tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Good job. Yeah, Varun, check that. Check the code. If it is not showing, you did not wrote the code properly. Please write the code. It is connecting. Varun, you may think everything is correct, but if it is not coming means I need to check the code. I told you this, buddy. Without looking, I cannot. Feel free to bring your laptop once. Right? All right. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Yeah. What's your